We have the predictions for this weekend. Obviously, as always, we have a blockbuster array of games that are being offered onto us by the footballing gods. And
Yeah.
the Oracle, as always, is here to tell us what we have
Abiu.
um, to look forward to during the weekend. And the weekend starts off at St. James's Park as Newcastle welcome Manchester City for a clash
Yeah.
in the Premier League. How do we see this game playing out, and what do you think the scores are going to end up as?
This match it go hard for City. Go really hard. I think this is the first test after the Rodri injury. So in as much as Newcastle lost last week, Fulham 3-1 away, which is expected because Fulham they still get kick good runs this year with all the Arsenal boys doing well. The Smith Rose, the Rhys Nelson, all of them they are Iwobi, so they are doing well. But I think this week go be tough, very tough game for City. If City is going to win very low margin, 1-0, 2-1. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just thinking it's Pep. He knows this thing already as the thing they happen. He doesn't have for future say Rodri go injure, but the thing I say injures the because if you see that's the first game that Rodri is starting this season against Arsenal. He has not started a lot of games this season. So he don't see and give him time to rest. God bless him. He was telling me, okay, I get this little minor injuries, but unlucky for him, he lost one of his most consistent and important players. But I think Newcastle will still give that test in St James Park, but City will be able to overcome with 2-1, I guess. Just 2-1 win, very slim one. Newcastle scoring first, then they will come back.
Like you said, I think even Man City they know that going to St James Park is not one of the best. Not even just Man City. I think some teams know that St James Park is not always the best. But if I'm being honest, Newcastle have not. They maybe they might have won one or two games, but they've not even had like a good start
They've struggled for most
this
of the season.
exactly this season. And I think defensively they've not been quite solid. So um and Man City, like you said, it's gonna be a big because of since Rodri is not going to be there, they're going to look like how are Man City going to pray how are Man City going to move on without Rodri. But I know Pep will always find a way. And let us be honest, too, Man City they've not been good defensively, so I'm not seeing it like you said. I'm not, like you mentioned. I don't see a big score line. Uh, I think Man City will find a way, so I think I will stick with 2-1 as well for Man City.
The Oracle has revealed to me that Newcastle is escaping 3-2 winners.
Oh,
Ooh, damn.
The Oracle has revealed it to me. The Oracle has revealed it to me in a day vision after eating meat pie and Fanta.
Bantala.
Moving on, Arsenal are welcoming Leicester City to the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal still without Odegaard and Merino. Will be welcoming Leicester City, who have not really played so badly this season, but have been
True.
largely unfortunate due to their status
True.
as the new boys back in the Premier League. How do we see this game playing now?
Leicester. I don't think they've been obviously are one of the promoted teams, and they've not really they've had some draws in this season, but they've not really found a big win this season, and they are going to the Emirates. And
They
you know
did hold
Arsenal.
Spurs.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Very interesting game.
And even though Arsenal has a record that they feel like they're gonna do Trossard, but I feel like they still have squad players that can fill up for Trossard. So I feel Arsenal are gonna edge this one because
Mm-hmm.
after that draw, I think they want to keep that momentum that we need to get the next win, even though they could have won at Etihad. So I see Arsenal winning this one with 3-0.
Mm.
Three goes to Saka on the score sheet. Yeah.
Uh, I also Arsenal Leicester in Emirates Stadium. I think Leicester, in as much as they're not in a good form, I think Ndidi has been balling for them well. Our own boy Wilfred Ndidi, 3 assists I guess this season. And Leicester, I think defensively, they are just one of the poorest in the league. They attack,
When
but
Everton did.
I say one of the poorest in the league. So they are just one kind club where we say fit score you one or two, but they can't defend for their life. So I think Arsenal will get a very big thing to tell them this weekend. Mostly coming to Emirates. If na King Power Stadium now, they say okay, but Emirates Stadium, Leicester know they escape on this week. I'm seeing a 4-0 demolition. Like
I think the
four
Oracle has
zero,
spoken
like
to you too.
yeah, 4-0. Like Arsenal not even want to use them play as in the one warm then arise. So just check so I think it's gonna be a 4-0 game.
The
Not as
Oracle
for
has
sure.
revealed the same scoreline to me, 4-0. Yeah.
Alpha.
I'm waiting I talk just now. The
Okay,
Oracle
okay.
revealed the same
Oh
thing to me.
wow.
In as much as Vardy loves scoring against Arsenal, and
Yeah, 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 yeah. Almost
Vardy is
eight
going
goals.
to be shell shocked knowing that it is not Koscielny and Mertesacker is playing against today. It is Saliba and Gabriel, which is a different test entirely. And yeah, it's the Oracle revealing, same as the Oracle has revealed to Ola. Arsenal 4, Leicester 0.
Mm.
And a London derby, also in the works at the G-Tech Community Stadium. Brentford welcome West Ham United for another very interesting game. And
Yeah.
this one looks interesting because the question is, do you guys think Brentford are going to do a trifecta where they score 3 early goals to start off the game?
Yeah, but you see that game, man. These two clubs, they get something to prove. That's where I can say because West Ham now, if there's any game where they fit try kick up their form, it should be this game. Same as Brentford. So I just see with Brentford not having Tony again, no
Wisa
Wisa getting
injury.
injured, just Umbuemo and a couple of guys. So I just feel say West Ham gets so much, even if they day away, so much to give Brentford that day. So I like the coach, what he's doing. I've forgotten what his name is, but
Oh, at Brentford?
yeah, their
Oh,
coach,
Thomas Frank.
Thomas Frank, yeah, good manager. So I just feel say, West Ham get too much for Brentford that day coming on Saturday. I think it's going to be a slim 2-1 win because Brentford stubborn. So, but I see a 2-1 win or maybe 2-2 draw. But I will rely on 2-1 win from West Ham.
Well, like you said it right. Both teams, I think, they want to prove a point. And Brentford, without Tony Anima and Wissa, one of their strikers, but I still feel like Brentford they play like a kind of way that really excite me with the confidence. Even when against Tottenham, I know they lost, but the way they were playing and they were attacking was a different way. But like just that, I think for Brentford, they have a style of football they want to play. Just that they may not have the attackers to finish it because of the ones that is. Umbremo is still doing well for them, and West Ham, I think he wants to prove a point as well. Because losing his John Lopetegui losing his first 3 or 4 games, I don't think it's a good start for his career.
No,
They,
it's
they
not.
wanna
It's not.
they wanna get like and they want to win this one because the athletes he won the signings he has made like to make a point.
Mhm.
Oh my days! I want to lean to West. I think I have to lean to West Ham this one. I think West Ham will win surprisingly. It's gonna surprisingly. I'm giving it a 2-1.
The
to West
Oracle
Ham.
has revealed to me that Brentford will be walking away from this game with the 3 points.
Yeah, so
But
West
West
Ham.
Ham will score first. That's what the Oracle has revealed to me. West Ham will score first, but Brentford will leave
Prevail.
with the 3 points. And a game that we are all looking forward to expectantly because we have been waiting since the first game week. It has happened once, but we need it to happen consistently on a weekly basis. Brighton are in London. They're in town to play against our favorite club from London, Chelsea, in a blockbuster Premier League clash. Although Brighton are lacking the likes of Joao Pedro, Chelsea seem to have hit form. But do you think Brighton, the Seagulls, will shit on Chelsea's parade, bringing Maresca back down to earth and under the microscope, where they are supposed to be, for signing 666 players in 3 years?
Brighton, they are still unbeaten this season. We
Yes.
all know that. And under their new manager, which has been really impressive. He
Hustler.
has been impressive. Obviously, I know
Hustler, the hustle.
Joe Pedro being out for how long, maybe a month or two, is really gonna affect them. But I just feel like their style of play is like they have a style of play and they know what they want to do. But Chelsea, I think they want to keep that consistency going on, especially after a large scoreline in the midweek. They want to keep it up. So and that form, they want to keep it on.
QPR, was it Barrow? They played Barrow.
I know, but it's just
Oh, it's just the League Cup,
it's just
yeah.
I know it's just the League Cup. I just said that consistency after
Yeah,
that win
yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people didn't expect that marginal win against West Ham, so they want to keep it up.
Yeah.
So I feel I feel Chelsea we edge this one. I said 2-1 win for Chelsea.
Mm.
You don't already talk everything already. Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. The Blues. I see this game as game where we say I think Chelsea will have too much in the attack of Brighton.
Mm.
You understand? So, but I don't want to just count out of Brighton like that because I know what they are capable of doing. You understand? Apart from last season, which I think Chelsea had some wins against them. So, but I think this game to really show a bit of things to Chelsea fan for Stamford Bridge. And Brighton, I expect them to outplay Chelsea that day, holding the ball the Brighton way, doing it. But I just think it will be a 2-2 draw
Mm.
between Chelsea and Brighton coming Stamford Bridge on Saturday. So I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw and a very good match. I think it's a high goal scoring match 2-2. I'll be surprised if I see any other team.
Well, the Oracle has revealed to me that Chelsea will score first, and then Brighton will score and win the game by 3 goals to 2.
Hey, who?
That's what
Chelsea fans go cry. Oh.
Well, I mean, my
After that 7, after that 5, this in the one.
I see.
come on, they'll be fine. It has
I mean,
happened
like
to
you
me.
get one club when we 7-0, come
Yeah,
go play 0.
we won
So it's
3-0,
possible.
7-0, and then we went on to
Yeah,
win
get one
3-0,
club
0, and
like that.
1-1.
Yeah, they try.
It is what it is. It happens. Once you score very big, expect to suffer
Yeah.
after that. You can't just pop somebody and go scot-free. You're not Man
Yeah.
City. Come on. And then one of the interesting games that we have this weekend as well. Wolves are welcoming Liverpool to the Black Country. The Black Country that Madueke shot on and scored a hat-trick as Chelsea ran out 6-2 winners earlier this season. They are welcoming a very rampant Liverpool who have a habit of finding the back of the net very frequently this season. Coming off 3-0 and 5-1 victories in their last 2 games, Liverpool are in town to play Wolverhampton Wanderers, a team that are not exactly in the best of form right now. Although they can score, but they are not able to win games. So, initial thoughts, predictions, what do we think?
Yeah, if you define form as a small club, you get some clubs where they avoid. But Wolves, God now answer their prayer. I can't go give them Liverpool. So I expect I expect another killing and demolition. You know, Liverpool after they lost to Nottingham Forest, which was a mistake. One of the big thing figure that thing where one small club just can remind you why na still be humans.
Nasty food.
So that day, no matter what you do,
Obatala fed us well.
even if you have 2 managers for the dugout, you will still lose that game. But they were able to bounce back, giving AC Milan 3-1 away, coming home against your Bournemouth and steering them 3-0, going again at home, giving West Ham another style. So yeah, so I think this weekend, in as much as now away than they, but Wolves not going to escape them. We're talking of a Wolves that lost to Newcastle at home, and Newcastle never put them on form. So I think Liverpool have so much in that attack to match them. Like when Rema said, "I go match them, I go match them." Now this, now this kind of match, now in see. So I think it's going to be a matchup for Liverpool going to Wolves this season, this game coming.
Nothing to say too much. Liverpool are just going to run through them. Prediction 3-1.
The Oracle has revealed to me that Liverpool is going to win as always. No. The Oracle is not. The Oracle is not mad. The Oracle is not mad. The Oracle is not mad. The Oracle is not always correct, but the Oracle is not mad. Don't worry. Unless Wolves want to pull off a miracle from heaven this weekend, that's the only way they are escaping this game with even 1 point. Or maybe Liverpool players, all of them catch COVID, and then they have to play the likes of Tyler Martin on the day. That's the only way that Liverpool will escape this game. I mean, Wolves will escape this game with a point. But then in other places in England, this game is very interesting. Aston Villa versus Ipswich Town. That's a very interesting game. No need to talk too much. These are very exciting teams, the both of them. So let us discuss this real quick. Ipswich Town, very interesting football they are playing under McKenna.
Yeah, you're right.
Still a bit expansive for a club of that standard. They should be more, pragmatic in the way they do things. But they're very expansive in their football. And they've gotten some rewards in some games. But then they are coming up against this Aston Villa team that can combine their pragmatism with the ability to be very clinical. So, what do we think?
I think Ipswich. I think that being at home against for this Aston Villa match, I feel like they want their fans to back them up to get a point, to get through. If even to get a point, they will be happy.
Mhm.
But if they not get 3 points, that will even be mind blowing. And Aston Villa, especially that they are super sub, like they have belief that
John Duran.
if something is not going well in the first half, they have a super sub, and that guy keeps scoring consistently. Either it's in the cup game
Yes,
or in
sir.
the league. If we like, oh, I see a draw in this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting. That's a very interesting. So you believe that by now Ipswich would have learned from their first
Yeah,
match
and-
against
and
Liverpool.
they've played like 30 of the top 14
Mhm.
currently
Mhm, mhm.
on the table now. So I feel like they want to hold the draw. Yeah, but Aston Villa can find a way. Oof. I see a 1-1 draw.
That won't be so bad for Ipswich, to be honest.
One draw, good draw. At least my tickets go enter. But the thing I say,
Win that shit.
Ipswich Town, Aston Villa going there. If na Villa Park now, I go say 6-0. But na Ipswich, I don't know the name of the stadium, but going away to Ipswich Town, Aston Villa go really, really, really work for this game. They go work.
But of
They go
course,
work. But the thing, what I think is that Ipswich Town may they not go be like the Burnley of last season.
Mm.
Because you can be playing expansive football with lack of quality, you're only expanding the goals where you go collecting. So now the thing. So if you might be expansive in your football, but if you go give chance to Watkins or John Duran or John McGinn
net
or
negotiate,
Jacob Ramsey,
negotiate.
every or
That
hand.
net
So they
negotiate.
have so much quality up front that you don't want to do that. So if there's any game that Ipswich Town need to use their head, it should be this game.
Mm.
So, but I just see them because of home advantage, making it a bit difficult for Aston Villa. Maybe a 2-1 win for Aston Villa. We make the day 2-win.
Well,
One.
in as much as Ipswich have drawn their last 3 games, some quite impressive draws in there, holding Brighton and Fulham to 1-1 and 0-0 draws. In 2 of those draws in their last 3 games, the last one being a draw against Southampton. I actually believe, because the Oracle has gone silent in this particular
I
game,
pray me not silent.
but I honestly
One collect.
believe that this game might just sneak out to be a draw as well. I feel like Ipswich might just continue that trend of basically holding very top tier opposition to a goalless draw or something. So I believe they might actually stifle Villa and it might end up 0-0 because they'll have their
0-0.
fans. They'll have their fans behind them. So that's something to look forward to. And then the main event in England this weekend. United at the Theatre of Screens welcome Tottenham Hotspur and Big Ange to town. That's a very interesting game.
The Red
In as much
Devils.
as there has been some improvements on some fronts, one front that has not improved for United is the ability to put the ball in the net, and that's not something that Tottenham have a problem doing. So, contrasting styles,
Contrasting
problems.
problem and style. Because one fit score, one no fit score. One fit try keep it defense tight if you want to. One is all we do is attack no matter what. Every time we attack, we know they ever think back. But that is
Now, why you no make up for music? Just good, make just a good
So-
podcast.
the thing I say. I think Ange will always play his football.
Yeah.
You understand? But it's just that Manchester United, at least to some level, they have the wingers to attack those spaces we then get. Rashford on his day, if he try to drink milk and malt, he can maybe play well. If Amadialo try to see play well,
Well, I mean, Ahmad is always going to be Ahmad,
So-
but the person is up against.
so Rashford, if he's able to at least do well, Zex that day will be very needed. You understand? Bruno, if you see like give average performance, now you know. But at least this game now, I think I'll give Mayu the edge because of the home advantage. So on Tottenham, they're not a good team, very stupid team. So I think the Man you go just use at least this last 0-0 match for the league and this 1-1 for the Europa League at least as motivation to say, okay, let's give our fans. Would our fans don't really cry? Our fans don't see good performance this season. What have they seen? Let's just and at least give them one from this Tottenham game. And which other opponent or team to beat than a Tottenham? So I just give United a 2-1 win because I think they will concede, but at least they will use respect, get those 3 points to this week.
Based on, I said, I just think as we were talking about it, I was just lost in thought, looking at the camera because of the game.
Hope you have
Because
not bought tickets this week.
I've nah, I haven't done that. Because the last game when Tottenham came to Old Trafford too. the,
I'm sure it bought for Barnsley too.
uh,
I'm sure it bought for
uh,
Barnsley too.
my-
Yeah.
Buy City now.
I was lost in thought because obviously defensively both teams are good, but like Ola said, there's one team that is taking their chances and there's one team that is not taking their chances. Because the last time when Tottenham came to this it was a draw, but I don't want to use last season. Every season is different. But I think man, you have to let the home fans know that okay, Europa League we may not have performed well, but this one is a big game and it's Old Trafford. We have to perform. We have to step up. I say 3-1 win for Man U. I don't know where the courage, the boldness came from. But this Oracle did not tell me. But the Oracle didn't tell me this one. But I don't know. I have to.
Well, the Oracle has just spoken to me. They've gone into the future and they've come back and they've shown me that United's ability to not take chances will not be a problem this weekend because
So
yes, the Oracle has revealed to me that
although they're not fair, you have to believe.
Marcus Rashford is going to score 2 this weekend, and United will run out 4 new winners against Spurs. Please feel free to drag me next week.
What did you talk? You say? How much? I know
United are
you.
going to win 4-0.
Okay, okay, fine.
If you want to drag me next week, you know where the comment section is. You can also put my.
I bet who man you they play?
One is playing tough now.
Okay, I see it's not sometimes you talk.
No, we are winning 4-0 this weekend. Rashford 2 goals.
I will stick with 3-1. Let me be
4-0. 4-0. 4-0.
3-1.
Put your school fees. Put your school fees. Take your house rent. Put your firstborn's life on it. Now, in other leagues around the grounds, Barcelona is going to have to make a trip to Osasuna for a La Liga game. And the way it is going, it's like Anti-Flick is just going to continue his rampage
It's a winning streak. Yeah.
with this new Barcelona that are just basically able to beat and score against everybody. So I think, straight away, this is a
preparation.
Barcelona win,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yes.
Barcelona win, another 10 out of 10 Yamal performance. Maybe Lewandowski on the sheets, maybe Rafinha on the sheets.
I say a 3-2 win for Barcelona.
3-2.
I know.
Osasuna are not buffo,
I know, but they will find a way to score.
but
Obviously,
Barcelona are buff.
I know, but defensively, I'm not saying Barcelona are weak defensively, but just for Barcelona will try to find a way because they're home. But with the way Barcelona are playing, sometimes we can't even say away they are bad because we're destroying Aston Villa 5-1.
Villarreal, you mean?
I'm so sorry, man. I'm just lost in thoughts.
He loves Unai Emery,
I
man.
don't- but yeah, I think destroying Villarreal 5-1 and now with the way they are going, away you can say, oh, Barcelona will win everything away, but unless if Osasuna can shock them and be the first team to break as a flick unbeaten in the league. But yeah, I think I would stick with Barcelona 3-2.
Yeah, Barcelona. I think this week, this midweek game, Getafe, It was a very difficult game for Barcelona, but they were able to just use their chance and have that one goal. Being clinical up front, having the vintage Lewandowski. Listen, I think Lewandowski, sorry.
Big time
No
forward.
verse, no verse. 35,
Lewandowski.
I mean 36 years old, but the man is still delivering top level performances, at least scoring goals. Last season, it be like say he battery low, but he forgot the charger in Germany, and Hansi Flick come bring and come just see what. So he's the charger behind him. So I just think you go see how this game go out. Going if not for Camp Nou, if not for Camp Nou, and they see okay maybe a demolition, but at least going to Osasuna's ground, a very tough ground. Barca going there, Madrid going there, it's a tough ground, very compact at the back. So if Barca want win this thing, it could be very slow, like the last game, the midweek game of 1-0. So I think it's going to be that same 1-0 or 2-0, not like Villarreal. I'll be surprised if they beat them well like that. But anything can happen when your club is in form. You understand? The right players that are playing well, they are in the right spaces at the right time. They can just do the right thing and score. So I just think it's going to be
That's
at
going to
least,
be the case.
yeah, maybe that one or a slim win. So I'll give Barca a 1-0 win. Yeah.
Well, Madrid derby. Are you excited?
Voila.
Madrid derby. This is exactly what's going to happen that day.
Around.
Yeah.
I got it around 2 years.
The reflex Alvarez Madrid the first Vinicius Junior. Let's go. That's what's going to happen on the Madrid derby this coming weekend because Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid lock horns. The only team that conquered Real Madrid last season in every single game they played. They had an answer to every team Madrid threw at them, beating them 3 out of 4 times. This is a very interesting game we are looking forward to this weekend. And Madrid, fresh off losing their top scorer this season, Kylian Mbappe, will face this Atletico Madrid in which people like Solot and Alvarez and Gallagher are beginning to gel with La Liga football and coming up with all the goods. So, thoughts?
The Madrid derby is a very interesting match. This match make us not get unbeaten last season. They make us not get our invisible. They made us leave the Copa del Rey that was supposed to give us a treble. So they did me a lot last season. You understand? So I'm just so frustrated and exasperated
English plenty.
that I don't have my Kylian Kiki.
Do you love
Kiki.
me?
I just a verse. Hey, can you save me? So this is the player that I wanted because at least that 18-yard boss have to experience the power of Kiki. But I know what we can do. You understand? And this is going to be a very tough game because we are going to the Wanda Metropolitano. So it's going to be very tough for my guys to go and do something there. But if we no lost Mbappe, I for say 2-1 win. But now we have lost Kylian for 3 weeks. And going with the way Madrid, our form see they shaky now. We are not that compact as we are now. And if there's any club that can have that offensive players to at least exploit our weakness a little bit, it should be Atletico Madrid. So I just think at least this weekend, with the right formation, with the right players making good decisions, no foolish errors, no over complicated thinking from the bench and from the players in on field, I can see a 1-1 draw. A 1-1 draw I dey see for this game. I think it will be a very tough game for us going to Atletico Madrid Stadium. So they coming from they are playing today. I don't know what is going to be at this moment we are recording. They should be playing today, but the weekend game they had, I think they drew 1-1. So at least this is a derby match and it will motivate them. So at least I'm expecting at least a good performance from Vini and the boys, Bellingham. Just the normal way we played in last season. In our house, I think we drew 1-1. Then in their house, they won us 3-1. And they won us in Copa Area. The Super Cup, we removed them to win the cup. So it was a band for band. So, but I'm expecting a 1-1 draw.
Yeah, this weekend might also be a band for band.
Damn, the Madrid derby. That's gonna be an interesting derby. Like you said, the only team to break Real Madrid's odds from being unbeaten last season and with the new signings and I don't know. The struggle one. And what you just said, they are playing on Thursday.
Shit,
But it's still not an excuse though.
Shit, bit.
And I think you might want to keep that unbeaten, especially since you guys are close to breaking Barcelona's.
Just a moment. There is something because I don't know whether because we're not Madrid or something. But surprisingly, people don't know we are unbeaten for a year now. Let's see, they completed 1 year.
This one don't start.
We completed 1 year since we lost our match to Atletico last
This
season.
is the pride. This is the
39
pride.
games unbeaten. If you add Europe, it's 51 games unbeaten. You understand? 51 games unbeaten for a year now. And this is something that people are understating because now Madrid, they get Mbappe, they get Vini. But my brother, we are very soon, if we can be able to win this match, we are going to equal and beat the Barcelona 43 games unbeaten for 2017-2018 season. We are going to do that. So this game is our hardest fixture of the year at the moment.
This is the pride. The Bible
So I just
preaches.
expect us to say, they need to start hyping these things. If now Arsenal now they do this thing or Barcelona where the world like Barcelona, but they decide to envy Madrid. But we are doing well. Please focus on that unbeaten. We have to make sure say this weekend we don't lose. Any result apart from losing, I accept.
Our prediction, Abi. I see a draw and a last minute winner from Atletico Madrid.
The oracle has
Let me be the opposite
the
one.
oracle has revealed to me that this game is going to end up in Madrid.
Alexander Sonot scoring the winner. 2-1.
This game, the oracle has revealed to me that Real Madrid is going to narrowly escape from this game.
Let me be the different one.
No, in as much as
Atletico Madrid.
in as much as we're expecting our
2-1.
to give us a meal. Unfortunately, I don't think this week is going to be Madrid. I think the food we are going to get this week is likely going to be Chelsea. It's likely going to be Chelsea. But Obantala works in mysterious ways. We may wish for something and then something else will happen. I mean, it won't be bad to have some nice Madrid stew. It won't be bad. It won't be bad at all. Because no, it's sweet die. It's sweet die. Fuck, it's sweet. Anyways, the match of the weekend at the Allianz Arena. 2 young coaches, very young coaches, similar ideology, expansive football, playing entertaining football. One fresh off an unbeaten season in the league, winning 2 trophies. The other one, fresh off a relegation from the Premier League, but running riot in Germany and in Europe at the moment. Vincent Kompany's Bayern Munich welcome Xabi Alonso's Bayer Leverkusen. Well, Bayern, we don't lose some. Bayern, we don't lose some games. Are playing against Bayern Munich, who have not lost this season. Now, this is a very exciting game with 2 managers, similar ideology, expansive, entertaining football, lots of exciting players on array that day. What do we think?
But let us first be honest. This weekend is a lot of big matches, don't you think? But we just finished the face of the Madrid derby. Now we are entering the face of the German. I know it's not a derby, but it's a big match between the big one. The Invincibles in Germany and the scoring freaks like Bayern, 20 goals in 3 games. That's a big scoreline for this team. Let me start with Bayern.
3 sacrifices in 1 week.
The attacking options that Olise, Musiala, and Kane, like the way they've been matching up, they are linked up. The connection between the 3 of them has been crazy.
Let's not leave out Joao Palinia in all of these conversations because it's really one of the
just
people
talking
that
of the attacking option. We should never come of the Bayer Leverkusen, the way like that desire that they want to, like, even though if they are losing, they want to get the last minute winner of not losing. It's just gonna be that this Bayer Leverkusen, they don't want to lose. This Bayern, they want to score. So looking at a team that want to score plenty, but look at a team that doesn't want to lose. What's the end result gonna be? I'm gonna start with a draw.
Excitement,
but me, I'm gonna start with a draw. I'm gonna give it a 2-2 draw. About him.
Yeah. Bayern Munich versus Bayer, not Bayern. Bayer Leverkusen. Bayern never losing.
they don't lose, sure.
They lost to Leipzig.
You know me,
3-2.
they don't lose. That one,
Yeah. I'm just saying for last season. So say at least the team they sweet me.
Never losing is
Yeah,
dead.
so never lose it. You don't lose. And it was a 3-2 loss to Leipzig that is so to show say how like and there's one thing about this what do they call them? This Bayer Leverkusen. Now one very nice, they have a very good mentality.
Yes.
And that's one thing I like about that's one thing that builds when you're winning games.
Yes.
Coming from devastating moment. Oh, see their last game against Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg winning 3-2. They come from nowhere, back, Boniface, enter goal, 4-3. When you win a lot of games, it builds confidence. Even if they play bad, but you have that thing in your mind that we will also score. So, but I think it will end this week because Bayern Munich, they
Don't worry.
you know that song where they sing for primary school that year say, we are HAPPY, we are HSPPY. We know we are HHPPY. Up nine by around this weekend
Wow.
because they are at home and they have this one a revenge, oh. Because this club literally stripped them off all the titles so they can win.
Yep.
The league, FDF people can they collect them.
Him.
Everything ran away from them. So I
Mhm.
think this match, Bayern just have so much for them. Different manager, different form, different kind of attitude. You understand? So I think they'll have so much on Leverkusen offensively. I know Leverkusen could fit score goals, but I'm seeing a 4-2 game. Bayern winning 4-2 because both of them have fiery attacks. But I just think Bayern will be so involved in the game where we say if even as Leverkusen fit score 2, they will have 2 join. So that's where you just go.
What the Oracle has revealed to me at this point in time is that Xabi Alonso might just give Vincent Company a very harsh reality check. That,
Okay.
in as much as you're running riot on everything, you still have not played the club your level yet this season. So
Possible.
I believe Leverkusen is going to give Bayern Munich that reality check. 2-1. No, sorry, that's the first half. 2-1. Game will end 3-2 to Leverkusen. Let's go somewhere. But expect a very exciting match.
Yeah, exciting. I will watch that game. I will watch that.
That is actually the main event this weekend, if you ask me. The Allianz Arena is the hottest ticket in the land this weekend. And that brings us to the end of the passion of football, or football, as we call it sometimes.
Not foot.
No, I said football.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Football. It's a game of passion. That brings us to the end of this week's episode. It was always nice to be in the studio alongside my co-instigators. We hope we've been able to entertain you, and we're always just going to ask you the same thing every week. Like, subscribe, comment, make sure you share to your friends, and tell your friends to tell their friends, and their friends to also tell their friends.
Yeah.
Just spread the gospel.
And before we finish, I did check the views. Obviously, they drop because obviously different. We are just only regular on YouTube at the moment, but with other social media platforms coming into play and with consistent videos coming in, the views will grow, followers will grow. So, but at least more than they like the video, more than make sure say when they like and spread the good news, content go pa, everything go tally. So more than make sure say at least when I feel make sure say when I just the view and they like, they subscribe. Now that one we just need. If I just feel run that one like that, every year don't pure. So have a nice weekend. Hope say your club win. Because if I don't win at this table, go table one. Me self I dey pray because my own matter is long. So subscribe, share, and comment. Love you guys.
That'll be it from us at Passion of